Hey, you're supposed to go under.
Oh, it's under.
Yeah.
Oh, it's under, Tim.
He's already halfway. 1, 2, 3. Right. Today is race day. We've been training for a couple months. We got the Spartan race today. 5K, 20 plus obstacles. We've got my dad, Tim, in the car. Francis, Casey in the back seat. And we're gonna do a little something different for this video. We're gonna do a check-in. We're gonna check in with our emotions, with are we happy, angry, sad, excited, scared, tender, and how we're feeling about the race and how we feel about life. And then we'll check in afterwards and see how we feel after we beat ourselves up a little bit. So I'm gonna send this over to my dad and let him talk. You gonna let you check in, Dad?
All right. Oh, dang. Well, it's been a full day already. I wasn't planning on doing a lot of stuff, but it just came up, knocked it out, and got ready. But I think my biggest fear was if physically I'm tired, then mentally I can't do the race, right? You're good. But I was able to clear my calendar, got things taken care of, and physically feel good. So mentally I'm ready, and but also it's not a Lone Ranger kind of thing. Knowing that Jeremy's here, Francis here, and then just us connecting, talking on the drive, it got me closer, feel more connected, and yeah. So sachet wise, I'm happy, excited, tender, and yeah, that's it. So I'm in.
Cool. All right, Francis.
Hello. So checking in. Man, I'm super happy, or I guess happy, excited, and a little scared.
Little.
Oh, sorry. Just scared. This is my first race, so don't know what to expect. I'm sure it's gonna be challenging, but I'm excited that to be able to do it, and to be able to do it with Jeremy and Tim, and yeah, I'm just happy that I've been working up to this, and happy that I get to be a part of this. Yeah, I wish Angeline and the kids could be with us, but that's okay. We got this video to show them. So, anyways, with that, I'm checking in.
Hey, all right, and I'm back. I'm checking in today. Angry, excited, happy, and I'm happy. I'm so used to just doing this fitness stuff by myself. So to have these guys here today is awesome. Super excited to run with them. And I'm angry just because life is hard. and I'm angry that we have to work so hard and push ourselves in order to grow. Like, I know it's good, but sometimes in the back of my head, it makes me tired. I get tired from working so hard and having to do all this. But I know it's good. So I'm excited to jump out there, run 3 miles, and see all the new obstacles. And I'm super happy to do it with these guys. And yeah, with that, I'm in. All right, Dad. So you were saying you were excited to do this. I know last year you did that, or I did the Tough Mudder, and you watched me do it. And afterwards, you're like, I wanted to do it. I could have done that. And so this year, I pushed you pretty hard, and I know you can do it. And I think it's gonna be way easier than you think. But you had a little dilemma in wanting to go, not wanting to go, mental hurdles that you're going through, and yeah, I'll let you just chat about it.
Yeah. So I jump in doing stuff with people all the time. I go all in, and so last time when I didn't know anything about Tough Mudder, and then I was just there to support Jeremy, and so I was like, oh, this is great. I want to do this, right? But life happens, and I realize I can't do everything, and I can't commit to everything either. And so then I put the thought about doing this on pause, and then I forgot to unpause it to say when it's coming up, right? So I pay for it and everything is like, and then it came up, and then I was like, so this is sort of like a confession, I guess, more of like a confession in terms of what was going on in my mind. I think I did it to not disappoint Jeremy, to sign up not to disappoint Jeremy, but I really didn't do it 100% for me. And then I guess it's sort of like a lot of times when I make decisions is that I commit to it, but I don't fully commit to it. And so I committed to doing this, but I didn't fully commit 100%. And part of it
in your mind,
huh?
And like in your mind, you didn't commit to it.
Right.
You signed the papers, but you didn't put your heart into it.
Yeah. And so, so I guess it's just to share that I'm addressing that in that either I will just ignore it, and I'll do it again the next time, right? And it's just not healthy. But I know every time that I confess something, then it's public, right? People know, and so then now, the next time if I get called out on it or not, I still know that I addressed it publicly.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So I think that's what's cool about having other men in your life too, is you can, even though you might initially have done it to impress me, I'm going to hold you accountable to it. I'm going to like, no, you signed up and you're doing this for yourself because I know you can do it, because I know you are capable of more than you think you are sometimes. So we'll be out there in about an hour and let you know how we feel afterwards. Here we are. We're here for the start. Let's go. Alright, let's do this. Ready? Get warm. Here we go. Alright. Alright. Okay. This would be easy if it wasn't so hard.
Yep.
Alright.
Ooh, yeah. Wet socks. I hate wet socks.
Get it there.
Here, come here.
Here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready, Jared?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Ready, Jared? Got you. Yeah, nice.
Hey, you're supposed to go under.
Oh, it's under.
Yeah.
Oh, it's under, Tim.
He's already halfway. 1, 2, 3.
Find out.
All right, about halfway through. How you feeling, Dad?
I'm fine. I'm just tired.
Great. All right. This one's fun.
Let's go.
I'm like, where'd you go?
Turn around. There you go. Good job, Isaac.
Get the boys.
Woohoo! Wow, look at that. Parkour.
Go.
Hey, I did it too. I just had to go to the car.
Let's go. Round 2.
Oh, Achilles. Step to your left here. Here you go, baby. Spartan spear. Let's go. Ooh! Yeah. Here you go. Come on. Hey, Spartans.
Okay, we
Woo!
did it.
Right, how's it go?
We finished the Spartan race.
Finished race 1 of my racing career.
Yeah, we got it. We got 3 miles in. We got the 20 something obstacles. Got our t-shirts.
Yeah. Got a man card.
Whew,
Did a
all
3-mile
right.
race and all I got was a banana.
Okay, Francis. Let's check in. Let's see.
Checking in.
How are you feeling after that? How'd the race treat you? What you see on the race? What you feel now?
Oh man, I'm happy. That was definitely an awesome first experience for racing, and I love just everybody was in the same boat, where everybody was running the same race, and same obstacles, but everybody was running their own race. Everybody's supporting each other, helping each other out, but having a good time too. So, and it was awesome. It was a fantastic experience, and I loved it.
So what was your favorite obstacle?
Oh man, the mud or the mud obstacles where we're jumping into the water. That was nice. But I think my favorite obstacle is definitely the rings.
Yeah.
I really like those
I was
rings.
gonna say the same. I like that.
Yeah, just something about it. Just being able to swing and control my body, get to the next ring, and then that little bar, and then even that final ring where you had to swing and hit that bell.
Good stuff.
It was awesome. But I really loved that rope climb. Rope climb.
You had fun with that
Woo, man, it was good. It was good.
hard. That's something I
It was hard.
never did. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised I was able to do it.
I just kind of didn't second guess it. I was like, I've never done this. I'm gonna go for it, and man, I got it. So
Nice.
it's very satisfying.
All right.
Yeah.
Driver, Dad, how would you check in? How you feeling now? How did the race treat you?
I guess first I have to kind of say the misconception, especially with Tough Mudder, the I didn't know anything about it, but the title kind of implies that you are one Tough Mudder, right? But when I went to volunteer and I saw Jeremy did it, I realized that's the wrong message, because you're not out there by yourself. And I was expecting, a motivational speaker here, but they didn't have it. But at Tough Mudder, the guy's like, you are out there together. You are the top 1% of people doing hard things, and you watch out for each other. You're out there together. And that sold me on that. But that was before I went to Crucible, and Crucible is the same idea, And so while I think the three of us are initiated Crucible men, we understand that now, and we are out there watching out for each other, And so while I guess I don't mind to say I was the weakest one there, but I didn't feel less than, right? Because I knew you guys would just wait for me, not because you felt sorry for me, because you're a Crucible man, You understand that. And so when we're the strong one, we watch out for the weak one, right? When we're the weak one, we lean on the strong one. And so I never felt alone. And so the memory would be, we did this together, right? And so I'm trying to remember what my favorite is. Probably that incline climb with the rope. And that was a fun one. And somebody gave a tip of grabbing grass, right? And so that gives more grip. And Francis says small steps. And I was like, oh, that really helps, because might do too big of a step and then you might slip and fall back. So I did it on the first try. So I felt really good. When I did the rope climb and hitting that bell, man, when I was a young and I just pulled up myself. I didn't even use my legs. I was like, that's me, right? That was unique to me. But I'm not as young anymore, and I thought I did pretty good, right? Because
You're pretty good. You got up
You
there.
were so close.
Right?
Halfway up there without your legs.
that was me, because we did an obstacle course, and I did it in like 2 seconds. I went all the way up there, and I just went down. But I just was that close to hitting the bell, and I was so mad. But I think, to me, like on our talk on the drive down, when we were talking about being at peace with ourselves, right? There's a little bit of me being disappointed because I had an expectation of what I think I should be able to do versus what I was capable of doing. And so it's still going to be one of those, thing, but at the same time, what am I going to focus on, right? That there's somebody said, "Wait, you get what you focus on." So if I'm focused on my failure, or if I focus on my win, we don't ignore the failure, or you know what I mean. But that's why it's kind of mixed in the sense that that was good. You guys saw me and you cheered me on, right? You just like, "Oh, Dad, you should have done that. You should have, right?"
We didn't hold you to an unclear expectation or unrealistic expectation.
But sometimes people like they didn't mean unintentionally say that exactly, and they didn't mean to say anything. But again, with our shadow, we would read that like, stop picking it, right? Stop being negative, whatever. So, man, we have a special bond now, right? When we go staffing or whatever, Cusco is like, hey, we can start messing with our other friends.
So now that's what was my question on the way up was, you were upset that you didn't get hit the bell, but I asked you, do you feel like you put everything out, that you fully came in and did your absolute best?
So I tried it again, right? And I tried again, and I knew there's nothing in me to be able to get up there again.
Yeah.
And so I was able to say I tried it again, and then I know my limit at that point. And so we moved on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, today was good. I feel like I still was able to push myself and hit new things, try new things. 3 miles is still never easy for me, even though I have been running and working out every single day, right?
Yeah.
And it still was hard for me. It still was hard to carry those rocks and carry the bean bags and carry the
bucket, the rocks,
the giant
ball.
Atlas stone.
Oh yeah.
That
was good.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever done something like that.
That was fun to have that. I think my favorite is the fire. Like, you've done everything, and now you get to just do something kind of fun again. Jump over the bucket.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool to run with you guys. Cool to try to do something new and push ourselves, and it was good. Had fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was awesome. I'm ready for the next one.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm hungry now too, and I need some food in my
Some
body.
meat.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna head out.
Get
We'll
some
see you
meat.
guys later. Take care of yourself. God got you, and see you next time.
Hey man.
Okay. After credits, special thoughts. After credits, special thoughts. That had some more stuff.
Yeah.
What you got there?
So when we were walking to the car, Jeremy asked me, "Is this the hardest thing you've ever done?" And I kind of got stuck on the word hardest, as in like I have to think about everything else, but I end up finding the most satisfying answer, which was the hardest up to date, right? Because that doesn't limit it to this being the only hardest thing or whatever, but I like that because that means I set a certain level, right? So then I can measure the next time, am I doing something harder than this or eat less or whatever? So it sets a certain level of hardness, but up to date, yes, I would say this is the hardest thing.
So this has been the hardest thing you've ever done so far?
Yep.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey. Nice. So what's the next thing? What's the next goal? How's the journey continue for you?
I definitely want to do Tough Mudder because I feel like it's the challenges are more fun, and one of the frustration I had is not a big frustration, but just still some of the challenges rely too much on, say, like finger strength or other things that I couldn't do, but not because I was weak or you know what I mean, like I didn't anyway. So I feel like some of the challenges of Tough Mudder seems like it's more rounded and I could do it.
I'll put this on record. You have to have finger strength in the Tough Mudder. All this finger strength that you didn't have in this one will help you a lot in the Tough Mudder. And I'll say this too: if you want to come train with us to make the Tough Mudder easier, to have that finger strength that you feel that you're lacking, you can. We have the opportunity to get there.
So maybe it's just
So I'm challenging you.
yeah.
I'm saying all the stuff that you felt like you were lacking in this, we can work on, and you can get it because you do need it in the Tough Mudder.
Okay.
And just to add to that, I mean, I told Jeremy, I was like, I felt like I was definitely much more prepared than I would have been if I hadn't been working out with him like I had been.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Latest.